We're live, we're live, we're live. How's everyone doing? Brooklyn and the family is back. I put on the wrong intro, y'all. I put on the missing. But anyway, we're still going to keep going on with the show. How's everyone doing? And for those who don't know me, my name is Brooklyn Core Cutters, and I'm here today with my family. And we also have a special guest, Shrinking Sharon. She's also family. All right. So to my right is my beautiful wife, Jazzy.
Hey, babe. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting Brooklyn and the family. This is a sad story that we're doing today. Um, Happy Sunday.
Next up is Shrinking Sharon.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. And thank you for having me today, Brooklyn and the family.
You're welcome. Next up is my sister Patty.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Yeah, this is a sad one, so that's why I say be kind to each other.
Yes.
Next up is my sister True.
Hey everyone, happy Sunday and hope you enjoy the show.
Next up is my brother Dre.
Hello, everyone. Hopefully, you enjoy the show today. And good to see everyone here and excited to get the show on the road.
All right. I want to apologize for for my intro. I clicked on the wrong intro. That was a missing intro, a missing intro. So sorry about that. We're not talking about a missing person. We're talking about a tragedy. So
Absolutely.
I'm human. Let me give a couple of shout outs, right? And first off and foremost, welcome to Brooklyn in the family, everyone. Okay. Welcome, boss man. Good to see you, boss man. Right. Welcome, Brooklyn. Good to see you, Brooklyn. All right. Come down. I got the whole family. The playlister. Welcome, playlister. All right. Coming down. Y'all see anybody else?
Ellie. Ellie.
Ellie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ellie.
Ellie being
Okay.
that baby in
Welcome,
the
Ellie. Welcome to the family. All right. Yeah, we're talking about a tragic story. I'll let the family, fill y'all in. All right. So, Gad family.
Right. So we're talking about a dad that killed his four children and also his mother-in-law. Um, the mom came home and she found all of them deceased in the house. Um, the dad, he, turned himself in. I think they said about an hour later. And just horrible. These kids range from 12 from 12 to I think a baby, one-year old
An infant.
baby. Yeah, that he went and murdered those kids, and they would, it's not like they weren't together. They lived together, him and his wife. They owned that home there. So something happened where he just, I guess, lost it. So Sharon, what you think about the situation?
it was a pretty sad situation. This Jamarius David Lancaster, they lived in California, and he was just 29 years old, and he was had got very religious, and I think he got very confused. He had like you said, his oldest child, which was his daughter. She was 12, and his youngest child was 1 years old. And his wife had went out with some friends to hang out with them, and he was a security guard. He was a
Yes.
security guard who worked in security, and his wife had went out to hang out with some friends, and he just flipped. I think he was confused with his religion. I believe he was confused with his religion, and he flipped, and he killed his not only his children, but his 50-year-old his mother-in-law that was in her 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he shot all of them. Just a massacre,
Yeah.
And according to his Facebook page, he was very religious. He wrote a bunch of religious quotes and everything. The neighbors said they could hear the mother when she came in there. She was just screaming and screaming when she found her children, deceased. It was really a horrific scene just to see, all the children being pulled out, and everything. It was a big memorial service. Also, his weapons, his guns and everything, they were expired. He
Right.
expired license. He wasn't even licensed.
No, he
You know,
wasn't.
they had expired. He had two weapons that was expired. Also, on Facebook, he had wrote a letter to his daughter for National Daughters Day. Writing a letter to called "Us Forever, Princess," and he wrote a very long love letter, like to his daughter, saying basically, I'm just going to summarize it a little bit,
Hmm.
that she was his everything, that he loved her cute little voice, and that she was his strength at just 10 years old, and that her name um, was Naya, and that he wrote that he loved her in every way, that she was smart and beautiful and much more. And he thanked God for her, and that he would love to see her grow, that she was more than, that he thanked God for bringing her into his life, and that she meant everything to him. And it was just really a beautiful, beautiful the way it was written. Beautiful poem to his daughter. And just for this to happen, but like Truth Diva said, he turned himself in. Um, Let me see what else really quickly. I'm just going over the big things that I see real quick. I'm not gonna.
Right. Right. But on Facebook, they he took a picture. He with a crucifix.
Yeah, a
So
lot
he
of
Yes,
was,
them.
yeah.
yes, he
So
had a lot of crucifix. He was very religious. He wrote a long, long poem thing out saying that what he wanted for his future. He was saying something about he had wrote this long post about he pledged his goal to leave people with things and circumstances in the world to be better, to find the world better than the way he left them. He wanted to be remembered for all these great things, to leave his children in a better world, basically, than what he was in. He wanted to, I mean, all these great affirmations and stuff that he wanted so much for his children, for his future, and a better
Right.
place and everything. So according to the things like he wrote on his Facebook and stuff, it was always positive. He always wrote all these different positive things just for him to turn around and do this. They even questioned his family, questioned his brothers and them, like, how could you, write? And I mean, how could he write and do all these things and then turn around and do this? They didn't see any evidence of him having domestic violence with his wife originally. You know,
Let me ask y'all
right.
something.
Mhm.
What prompts someone to do such an act, to kill your whole family up? You know, anybody have any suggestions what make you do something like that?
I
I
I
don't
have
have
have a
no
clue.
I
idea.
have the
What
faintest idea.
Well, they said
Because
something about he was battling something about with the devil. Wait a minute, with the let me see. I passed it. It was something I read earlier when I was reading
they didn't
about.
see that something was wrong with him a long time ago. Was he
Yeah.
ever in the army or anything?
Well,
No.
it didn't say that, but
No.
after reading the story, I don't think he was a live-in dad because the caregiver who used to actually had, used to come and pick the kids up and would, take them to school on a day-to-day basis. And he was a caregiver for the family for years.
Hmm.
He was shocked that he had found out that that the dad had killed the kids. So the dad was at the house sometimes, but he wasn't a live-in dad. So I think he was going through some changes and things like that with the relationship that he had with the kid's mother. So because authorities still don't have a motive of why he really did it, and the way that they charged him, they charged him with 5 counts of murder and 3 counts of abuse towards his kids. But the way that they charged him, like I say, this whole case is kind of uh, L.A. County kind of messed this case up when they charged him the way that they charged him, because I was reading as well. That this guy, he may not even get life in prison. He may be eligible for early parole at the age of 50 because of the way they
They
charged him
did.
with the case.
They did. They bundled
That's
that case. Yes,
crazy.
they did. Yes, they
Right.
Hmm.
did.
Hmm.
For killing up his whole family, he gonna get out.
I'm not saying he's
That's a
gonna get out.
possibility.
There's a possibility. That's why the arraignment was supposed to take place. Well, it did take place on January 12th of this, this year, and his bail actually went from $2 million to $10 million. So he had there's no trial date set for this case yet because they still trying to, they got to go back and fix how they actually charge him with these murders because they think that he should either get life in prison or they're going to take his life, one of the two.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
absolutely. He
But
shot five
also,
people, killed five people, and you're gonna get a slap on the wrist? No, I don't think so.
Well, Dre,
yeah, but
shouldn't he have gotten charged with murder though?
He did get charged with murder, but they it wasn't one charge according to the article that I was reading. The way that they charged him,
Hmm.
uh, they charged him like like he had two different type of charges against him. It should have been one complete charge, but it wasn't. So the arraignment, like I said, it happened on January 12th of this year. Uh, you know, that's why the case hasn't went any farther because the authorities are trying to clean up the mess that they had made with the way that they had charged him because they don't really want this guy to get off even when he turns 50 years old for the heinous crimes that he just committed against his daughter and his mother-in-law. So
Right.
uh there's some technicality there that they trying to fix, and because they were talking about trying to get the death penalty for this guy.
He should
yeah,
have
It's
death
it's
penalty.
it should. Yeah.
Yeah.
but somebody should be questioning why he was able to be walking around with a gun with a suspended license
well
and
like
still was able to work
Correct.
with
well
a
like
He was
Shrinking
suspended
walking
Sharon.
license.
around with the gun, or he just did that heinous act.
No, he
well
was actually a security guard,
Yes,
but
he was a
he was an armed security guard. But they supposed to know when they people's license is expired because he was actually um did some of the heinous crimes allegedly with the service issued gun that was issued to him.
Right.
Mm.
Like,
And
are you talking about
that's
the gun that was issued to him where he killed his family, the
right.
kids? Oh, okay, gotcha.
So and that has a lot to do with
The way
blundering
that
the
they
case
charged
that
him.
they blundered the case too because
Okay, gotcha.
actually his bail is 10 million. They gave him 2 million for each body that he had.
Right.
yes,
His
they did.
True. Yes. Yes, they
You
did.
he confessed when he turned himself in?
He turned himself
Yes,
in.
he
Yeah.
turned himself in.
Yeah, so do you
He
think
turned himself in within an hour.
Right,
Yes, he did.
right.
hmm,
Yeah, I think it was some. Everybody's still speculating. Like they said, they still don't have a motive, a real reason why he did it. But uh, if you know, what I got through my research is I think that there was something going on within the family itself. Because the caregiver said he barely spent any time around his kids, and he wasn't never there to take his kids to school or anything. So I'm thinking that he wasn't even a live-in dad, so it was kind of like an in and out situation. So
Right.
um, when it's all said and done, I think you're gonna find out that there were some problems within that relationship right there.
Right. It had to have been because
Well, it
for him
had
to
to be.
go and yeah, just common sense for him to just go and do this. Yeah, it had to have been some
Right,
problems, but you take this out on your children,
Yeah, your
and then
children.
right,
and then
right.
your mother-in-law. I mean, you go in there and you murder these kids, and it's horrific. It is really horrific how people brains work. You
He
know,
should get the
Yeah,
death penalty, in my opinion.
I
You know,
agree.
come
I
on,
I,
agree.
killed the
I,
grandmother, the kids, and everybody. Nah, nah.
Right. Well,
but
let
there's
me ask
something
you a
wrong. There's
question.
something troubling wrong with him too.
Oh, absolutely.
Let me ask.
And go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was getting ready to say with one that have worked with the mentally ill, a lot of my consumers were heavily followers of Christ, and they got the wrong definition.
Right.
mm,
Right.
Well, let
And
me
that's
ask. Oh, go ahead.
no, I said, and that's what I think will happen with him. That he got very so into religious part that it got him confused
Hmm.
and that's why I felt like he snapped and did what he did.
Yeah, I
But
I
I feel like it
agree.
was some confusing things too, and that he wasn't as close to his children as he portrayed, like on Facebook, like you said, because he
Right.
made
Right.
promises. Like the one neighbor said, he was supposed to go fishing. He kept promising he was going to take his children in
Right,
these
right,
adventures, like fishing and different stuff, and he never
right,
did. He always fell through with things like that, you know.
right. Let me ask you ladies a question. So what I got out of it, I don't think the oldest one was his. I think the last four kids was his, according to one of the articles, because he was that post that he wrote to his daughter, to his 11-year-old daughter. Um, it seemed like that he was trying to take the place of her real father. That's what I got out of it. I don't think the 11-year-old was his daughter. Did you
I
Well,
guys
I
get that out of it?
that was the oldest
yeah.
one. Because
Yeah.
it does
Yeah,
say,
It
it
does.
did read, he says, I love everything about you, he wrote. From the
Yes.
little personality to your small, cute voice, to the way you give all the love, your strength at only, he's talking to a 10-year
10 year
old.
old. He said, yeah, when
Right.
she was
Yes.
10, he wrote that to her when she was 10. Yes.
Right. And then he says, Naomi, I'm not really sure how you pronounce the 12-year-old's or the 11-year-old name. You are organic in every way. You're loving, smart, beautiful, and so much more. God knew what he was doing when he placed you in my life. Life is
Right.
not perfect, and I'm not by any means. I know this. I'm blessed and I'm thankful that God chosen me, your father. It's us forever, princess. So
Hmm.
So,
this is
yeah.
what he's writing to his kids, like he loves them and they're the world to him. But then he goes and do this. I don't understand how a person's mentality is like that. How can you say you love a person and then you're out there hurting that person?
There you go.
I
Absolutely.
don't get that. I
Neither do
even
I.
if you're mentally ill, I, one moment you loving your kids and the next moment you, what is it?
Let
I
me
don't
let me
get
Listen,
that.
ask y'all something. Y'all think
it's
if the mother was there, he would have killed her too?
yes.
Yes.
I think so too.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Do
Yes.
Yes.
you
And
think?
he could have been upset with the mother at the same
Yeah, that's
time.
what I'm saying. That's
Right.
what I
Just
was
because
about
she
to
was
say.
out with her friends. So
Right.
that could have been in part of it too.
Yeah, but to get to her, he took the kids out. I mean, people.
To
I
get to the
don't.
mother, you gonna kill a kid?
But
I
And her
believe
I
so.
mother,
don't.
remember, he killed her kids
Yeah.
and her mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
When you
Yeah.
do something like that,
I really.
he didn't love none of them.
I don't really think. I think that his mental broke down within him because between the age of birth to
Mhm.
30, if you're gonna experience any type of mental illness, it's between 0 when you first born to
Yes. To
30.
30.
And this
Yes.
man,
True.
this
Yes.
man was 29 years
Years
old.
old. Yes.
So something in is some kind of chemical imbalance in his brain just snapped.
Yeah.
But truth, would you see it as you get older? I mean, from 0 to 30, is there some indication that, okay, this person is not really all together? I mean, or is it that you just snap one day?
It's some people you see, but you really don't pay attention to the signs.
Right.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
red
Like
flags.
it be some type of like for instance isolation when
Hmm.
that person is used to being around somebody and then they start isolating themselves and then they put they all they focus into the Bible.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Yes.
I can't explain that, but like I said, with a lot of my consumers, a lot of them were really religious, and they couldn't define the difference.
Right. Right.
Right. Right.
Absolutely true.
I really,
Absolutely.
I really think, you know, the young man himself, he needs some psychological help while he's being incarcerated,
Right.
because that's the only way that people that we're going to really find out why it is that he did what he did, because only he know that.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Hmm. Hmm.
Of course.
Mm.
Like
Horrible.
he could have, you know, what I mean, he could think that he was taking his kids away from this bad world. It could be anything.
It could be anything.
Well, that's
Absolutely true.
okay.
Elliot
Okay,
said
true.
something very important. She said earlier, I mean, something she said, let me see.
Well, that's
She
that.
says the narcissist disorder is called familicide. And then down here she says it
And
happens
yeah,
Oh, this one here.
to people every
Yeah,
day. Yeah. And then
right.
down here she says, yeah, it happens to people
Yes,
every day. But
that's it. That's exactly what it is.
that's
hmm
exactly, yeah, absolutely. But then
Yeah,
too, like you were stating true, they get into this religion and they lose it. They
Yes,
lose it.
yes.
yep. Like I said, it. You know, we won't know anything until he's until they recharge him, because
Yes.
he's got multiple charges against him, and the way that they charged him, he can't even see the death penalty right now, and he's possibly eligible for parole. Like I say, when he turned 50 years old, that's not spending 50 years in jail. That's
Right.
what, roughly about 20 years in jail.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
only like 20
absolutely.
years.
That's
And
Absolutely.
and,
crazy.
and, and most likely they're going to put him into institutionalize him. He's not going to really go to a jail
Well, let's see how good of a
because they,
lawyer he got. That depends on how much money you got. You know, if
That's
they
true.
let the state take over, well, if he's got a
now
public
actually,
defender, it's a
but
wrap.
actually we had individuals that mentally they would they would kill the major population because of their mental illness. So what I mean is they're going to send them to a facilitated place, but it's going to be like jail, but it's not going to be the actual state or federal what you call him because his mental state.
Yes,
He can kill again, and that's something that they don't want him to do.
absolutely.
So they'll
Um,
put him in a mentally ill facility because they have lots of that's housed for the mentally insane, and that's what they declare him as mentally insane. He can't be charged because they don't know what to charge him with because he can't. His mind is not there.
absolutely. Absolutely true.
Yeah, but
Absolutely.
true. He turned himself in. It isn't like they had to go find him or they
Right.
found him. He
They
just walked
don't.
right into the police station and said, "Here I am."
Yeah, you
But
this
he
was
wasn't in his right mind. Listen,
Yeah, but
Okay,
you
he
could
well, you're
knew
snap.
right
You
what
have
about
a
that.
moment
I
of.
wouldn't have walked in there either. Okay.
he knew what he did. He knew what
He
he. I
definitely
mean,
knew.
he knew what he did to a certain degree was wrong,
Oh, okay.
and he turned himself in. A lot of them don't run away from what they do. Some of them do,
Right.
but a lot of them, they that's their way of asking for help.
Right.
Sick, but
Oh, going
it could have
around.
been a way that he, you know.
Okay.
But with this
That's sick,
young man,
man. That's
I
crazy.
really believe, but his mental broke down.
His mental state
Right.
broke down. Yeah.
Like he couldn't stop while he was doing it, and then as soon as the act finished, maybe he snapped out of it, and then he was like, "What
Mhm.
have I done?" And then
Right.
he turned
Mhm.
himself in.
yeah.
Right.
That
But
does happen.
right. But as
And
your
that's
guy
sad.
stated, you know, he had a permit and he had that permit in 2012,
hmm
and then it
Yeah, and it
expired all
expired.
these years, and nobody
Expired
did
in
anything
2020, I
about it.
believe.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
So you're walking around with the same gun that you was supposed to
I
have, and then you
appreciate
go
that.
in there and murder, your whole entire family. It's horrible. It's horrendous. I don't get it. I don't get it. These people don't keep up on things because he shouldn't have had a gun, period.
Yeah. I just
Right.
want to thank Boss Man for sharing out my life. I appreciate that. Boss
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
Thanks, boss man.
Appreciate that, boss man.
Yes, absolutely. So I mean,
But this
it's
is a very, very deep and like when a mind is a terrible thing to not
yes,
to be
Yes.
able to control.
Mm,
yeah,
I still
And,
can't get my mind wrapped around this
me
thing.
either.
That's why I'm
yeah,
sitting back. Y'all know I do more talking than this. I'm sitting back and I'm trying to take all this in.
right,
I'm trying to take this in because when it comes to kids, y'all know how I feel about kids.
right.
Right? I just can't grasp how he just killed his whole entire family grandmother and everybody. I think that he would have killed anybody that was even around at that time. I can't get it. This story, I cannot get it. All other stories I got. This one, I just can't get it. I just can't see how someone could just kill their entire family, kids. You don't love your kids. Come
But his
on. I don't care
he
what
does.
state of mind you snap in or whatever. If you need help, this is not a way to justify you needed help by snuffing out your whole family and then you get a slap on the wrist. I don't see that. Everybody got to be held responsible for their actions, no matter what state they in, especially when it comes to murder.
He
Absolutely.
he
Absolutely,
I
Brooklyn.
don't
but
care.
he will. I'm just saying is that he's gonna go into a mentally ill type
Yeah, but even
jail type
this is what I'm
facility.
saying. I heard you, and this is what I don't agree with. You shouldn't have to go into anything. You murdered not one person, you murdered multiple people. And
Yep.
I don't care what state of mind you was in or whatever, you got to be held accountable
But you got
for
to
your
But
realize,
actions.
but you have to remember, any person that's mentally ill is fully capable of killing again.
absolutely.
Absolutely. That's what
Right.
I'm saying. You got to be held responsible.
That's why they don't want to put them in a regular population. Like, I actually worked with people that actually had leather masks looking like Hannibal Lecter.
Are you
That's how
serious?
Yes.
I'm dead serious.
Mm.
And this man was too he was he was insane, and they couldn't put him in regular population because the threat of him killing somebody else.
Yeah, but I do understand that part. But you still got to be held accountable. This man didn't kill too many people that in my opinion, this is, everything that we say and talk about on this channel
Hmm.
is our own personal opinion.
Hmm.
So I want everybody to understand that we
Hmm.
like to talk about, what we think that
Hmm.
might have been happened, or try to get into the minds of these people. Why would someone do what they do? So I want people to understand. Everything that you hear is just our personal opinion.
Personal
We
opinion.
like
Right.
to just
Hmm.
give,
Right.
try to get into the minds of some of these people why they
Right.
do some things. So that's what y'all hearing. Y'all
Yep.
hearing us talk about what we think, get into the minds of these people so we can better understand, what happened. But this one here, it really got me, because regardless, this is the problem in society today, right? You do a crime, right, and then you all of a sudden you ill.
It's
Everyone's
crazy.
ill
Harvester.
after the fact. You see
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
And then everybody wants that slap on the wrist. Oh, I'm ill. I don't know what happened, and this and that. That's the problem.
But
You
that's the
know,
justice system for you.
yeah, but
But
that's
Well,
that's
the problem. This is what I'm saying. That
well,
is the problem, and that's what I don't agree.
well,
I
this
don't
guy,
Right.
agree.
may not be saying that he's innocent, but I mean, to kill your four
Come on,
kids and your
come on,
mother-in-law,
man.
obviously, he's mentally disturbed
He
somewhere.
said he disturbed,
Yeah.
but I don't think about mentally disturbed. He disturbed, something happened. He didn't like. He could have. His wife could have went out with her girlfriends, and they was at the club, and he one of them jealous spouse, and he just, oh, she went out there. I'm just gonna kill everybody.
That's true. But
Yeah,
That's
that's
I
true,
true.
per-
But
Brooklyn.
that's
I
I
think this
true.
one was premeditated, though. He knew what
That's
that
he
what
was
I'm
that
gonna
saying,
do.
but
that
Yeah.
that
I
You know.
that's
understand. Like I said, we all are voicing our opinions, and I'm
that
just giving y'all my opinion.
But
You know
true,
what I'm saying?
I
you
personally
you're
have no.
saying
Mhm.
I'm
huh?
sorry. True,
Go
but
ahead.
you are saying that if he went into a mental institution, he would be
That
there
ain't
for
no
the rest of his natural born life, right?
natural born life. The
Yeah,
only
Okay.
because he
way,
killed too many
the
people. I think you
only
should get the death
and
penalty. In my opinion.
and
Okay.
I
what
think the
they
death
and,
penalty is the easy way out, and the reason why I say that is because
yes,
I
I'm
Yep.
experienced
I
of
don't want
Least,
my.
no no I
least
don't
we
want
would know that he ain't around no more to hurt anyone. You could put him in by himself for how many years or whatever. These people find ways to hurt people. You see what I'm saying? So what we gonna wait? We're gonna put him away, and then we're gonna wait. He's locked up, and then we're gonna get one of the the people inside of the institute. He killed one of them. Snap, boom. They go bring him food or whatever the case may be. They find ways. A killer is a killer.
Yes, a killer.
I
Yes,
agree.
yes, a
I
killer
So
is a
agree,
killer.
change it.
Brooklyn.
I'd rather for him not to be here than for him to be here to try to hurt someone else. That's just my opinion.
Right. And
In this case,
okay, let me read Miss Miss Baz. She said she don't think a mental institution should be an option for him. And
I
I
agree.
agree with
that's what
that.
I
I
said, and that's
agree
what
with
I'm
that.
Yeah, I
saying.
agree with that
In
too.
this case,
I
I'm
feel like it's the
saying.
easy way.
In this case, let
I
Yes.
it
feel like
be the easy way. At least I know he ain't around to hurt your kid or mine or anyone else.
I feel like he was a coward.
Yeah,
I feel like if he was so convicted or anything like that, why didn't he do that to himself? Why
Right.
hurt innocent children? He should have went somewhere and hit
that's
it
what
to
I'm
his darn
saying,
self.
Sharon.
I
There
have no
you go.
sympathy for people who do that to their children.
There you
No,
You
go.
I
know,
have
you
no,
know,
There
I
you
have
go.
no, I have no sympathy. I also work with
There
sex
you go.
offenders, and by no
it's
means did I like them.
But then, as Sharon was about to say, if they give him the death penalty, then that's done and over with. But if he here, he have to reflect and
exactly,
reflect on
exactly.
what
No,
You
he
have to
has
Nah,
reflect
done.
and
man.
think about
I
what he's
do
done
understand
because
y'all.
Yes,
That's why I
let,
like
let me
doing
let
these
me
shows.
finish real quick. The reason why I
Yeah.
feel so strong the way I feel because I had a family member that was done to a very young family member, and if that person would have got the death penalty, I don't feel like it would. I wouldn't have felt like that would have been justice. I'm glad that person is rotting the rest of their life.
and I
Think
agree
about
with
what they
you.
did to my small family member.
yes,
So
I agree with you. I want to see them suffer.
right.
so I feel like getting the death penalty right away is just the easy way out.
I agree.
And
I
I feel
agree.
like that's very coward to do something to a small innocent child.
Yeah, but usually if you get the death penalty, it usually takes about a good 16
King,
years
I can hear your YouTube.
for before they can really
Yes, we didn't hear
right
that
to
until I
kill
put
them.
you in.
So I agree with both of you guys. I think that he should suffer for a while, and I think he should be taken
N-
out of here.
What
And I
what?
think the death penalty would be the one.
But what should happen is they put him in there, and that every couple of days somebody come in. It's your turn for the death penalty. Every
But he killed
you know
kids,
what I
so if
mean?
they did,
Just to
they
just to get hit his brain, and every day or every other day go in there and say it's your time to die.
No, they
You
need to
Some of
put
them
understand what I'm
him.
wanted
saying?
that.
They,
Some of them
they need
want
to
yep,
that
put him
their
in
time though.
population and
yep.
let them go at him. That's what he need that, man. Come on, man. He need to
But
be God.
usually they say if when
He
you
need to
go
be
to
God.
prison and you harm a child or a
Yeah.
female, like
Hmm.
rape, it's not easy for those guys that are in jail. So I don't think that his when he does his time, it's going to be easy time. I look how many people look at Jeffrey Dahmer and stuff. The
But
prisoners ended up killing them.
they just killed a black young guy. He did something. He killed a 2-year-old child, and they just killed him maybe
Yeah,
about two
so
three
I,
weeks
I
ago.
don't think his time in jail would be easy.
I can still hear the echo. And boss man Blake, I want to thank you for sharing out my live, bro. I truly appreciate that. You know, for those who don't know Boss Man Blake, this is Boss Man Blake. Boss Man, I made you a mod so you can drop your link also in my chat so people can come follow you as well. We're gonna have him on our channel. You know, he's a good dude, he's a good brother, and I want y'all to get to know him. And also, Lady Love. You know,
Yes.
I want y'all to get to know these people. So, Lady Love, you can drop your link in here also. I'm pretty sure that you are already a mod also. All right.
Right. But this story itself
Yeah.
was
It got
horrendous.
me. It got
It
me.
was
It got
horrendous.
me.
It really was horrendous.
Y'all know how I am. You
You
know,
good?
I
I'm
sit
good,
back.
Brooklyn.
Now I keep hearing an echo, but y'all know how I am with kids and stuff like that. So I sit back and and I listen to y'all. Right. And I listen to y'all and I try to grasp the story, like I said before. But I just can't get, I can't get, even though everybody said what they said, I still can't get it. I still can't get it.
Well, you
So
probably will
many
never get it
lives,
because you
so
can't
many
get
lives
into
is lost.
right. But they're not saying why, so you won't get it. He probably
No,
would
it's
Yeah,
never
not
say
that.
why he
No,
did
but
it.
I do understand that. But I understand, yeah, it's true. Why has a part to do with it? But why would you kill your kids?
Yeah.
If you having whatever issues you having, is better ways to get help. Right now they helping him now after he done slaughtered his whole family. You know,
uh,
I'm saying this because there's a lot of people out there that need help, and slaughtering your whole family is not the answer. If you need help, go turn yourself in and tell people, like, look, whatever your situation is, to avoid this from happening again. I don't want to hear these type of stories. We've been doing this for like 3-4 years, and this one here really got me bad because too many people lost their lives.
Mhm.
And we need to, me, I'm about this. If I have a disagreement with anyone, right? I'm about solutions. I'm not about, having things keep going on and on. If me and my wife have a disagreement or whatever, I'm gonna sit down and say, well, let's try to figure out a solution. It's a solution to everything, and that's what a lot of people got to understand. You know, that would make the world a better place instead of going back and forth with everyone mad, you know, try to, work things out and get a solution. Then if they ain't if you can't get a solution, that person go their way, you go your way, and that's the solution. You see, it's not for someone to take and murder their whole family. Come on, man. You talking about all those little kids and then the grandmother and all that. And then now you insane. Come on, man. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. I watch everybody's shows. I go to Boss Man. I go to everybody that do the true crimes and whatnot. And I don't get it. I'm
Yeah, he
telling you.
didn't. They not saying that he's insane, but even if they do say he's insane, if they give him the death penalty, you gotta understand this guy be on death row. He'll only see 1 hour a day of sunlight, and that's not even with general population. So this
Right.
guy spend the rest of his life in a 5x9 cell,
Hmm.
for 23 hours a day. Only one
mm-hmm.
day, only 1 hour a day
On that.
to get out. But even if they put this guy on death row here in California, I can't remember the last uh guy that they actually
That's
put to
right.
death. It's been a long time, but most likely he'll if he do get the death penalty, he'll end up dying on death row. So
But the
If
difference
I
is,
somebody
but
understand.
the
don't kill him,
difference
if
is though,
somebody don't
guys,
kill him,
right? But the difference is he's still alive. That's the
Yeah.
difference. Y'all
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
understand it. He's still here. He
I
took
don't get
people
that.
out, but he's still going to be here regardless to where they put him. He's
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
yep,
And all them people dead, them kids can't grow up to be the next president of the United States and all that, millionaires or whatever. It's true. That's a tragedy, y'all. I'm sorry.
Horrific.
I'm gonna sit back right now and let the family y'all get ahead and discuss it. I'm just
We
disgusted
agree
with this
with
one.
you. We agree
Yeah,
with
this one
you.
right here that y'all. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Proceed.
No, Coach King.
Okay.
It just from what I'm hearing, the information I'm gathering from y'all, and tremendous shout out to y'all. Y'all awesome when it comes to this.
Thank you,
But
King.
and I keep following. Y'all keep finding so much heinous stuff.
Hmm.
This is egregious and horrible. This is a terrible tragedy that happened to these family. And I agree with Brooklyn. Like you killing the kids, you don't know what future they are. They could be great leaders. They could be somebody that might be an important to a whole host of people. And for
Hmm.
this individual to carry this out, and I have to agree with you, Jazzy, you're still alive. No
Yep.
matter no
Yeah.
years could be put on you
Hmm.
to say that it'll balance out for the horrible, heinous thing that you have done to the people that you killed. It's just a tragedy, and
It
it's
is.
Right.
it's
But we do,
horribly
but
horrific.
we do these things. We do this. If people are not aware of it, they can be aware of it. This is the whole
Right.
purpose
Yeah.
of what we're
That's why
doing.
we do it.
yep, yep.
So people can understand. A lot of people, we do a lot of stuff, as everyone know. And we try to do these shows so people could be aware of what's going on. This person could have been your neighbor. These people could have been your friends. These people could have been your family. You know, How would you feel? We had a situation. That's what I don't want to get into it again because every time I get into it, man, I just tears me up. But I'm gonna continue to keep doing
Absolutely.
these shows because people gotta know what's going on out here in the world. If you see something, say something. If you see somebody that's mentally challenged or whatever, and we spoke about this for years, you could see this stuff coming up when your kid coming up. When your kid coming up and he doing stuff that he ain't supposed to be doing, get your kid some help. I'm not saying turn them in. Get your kids some help. It starts when they little. When
But the
they
thing
little,
is, it's a lot of things that they see that are red flags, but they don't want to see it because
that's what I'm
guess what? That's
saying.
their child. So
Yep.
that's where the problem come in at also.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's not fair to your kid or mine.
A
Yep.
lot of
That's
Yeah.
people are
true.
oblivious. A lot of people are oblivious to mental illness issues amongst the
Yes,
community.
Yes,
Like you
that's right.
said, red flags, they out there, but people gloss over it because it's their child.
absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
But you don't
Absolutely.
Yes.
know your kid could be a walking lunatic
Yep.
doing
Absolutely.
steps, whether it's in school or maybe things that they seeing out in the street because the street have mental illness issues too, attribute to how
Mm.
you grown up.
Right. Absolutely.
Yes.
But let me
Absolutely.
ask you a question. You don't think the mother knew he had these kind of mental issues?
You
I
talking about the
believe so.
wife?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
My
I
the
same
mother of the
question,
kid.
Dre.
I I
yeah,
believe so. That's why he wasn't around them kids as much.
Yeah, I mean, she should have said something.
yeah. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
she should have. And maybe she did say something, but people weren't listening.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
A lot of people do not want to realize that something is wrong with their child. You
thanks for
know,
blessing the live
I've
top
I've
cat.
I've seen it in counseling them. Oh no, not my. Listen, your kid named the animal. Something is wrong.
Something is absolutely wrong because that's
Yeah,
the
It's
first sign of
something.
it.
The kid named Animal.
Absolutely.
Murdering
It,
animals, killing. Yeah,
she
yeah.
that's the
Like
first
killing
sign.
dogs,
Oh
killing,
yeah,
tying up cats.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
no
that's the
well,
first sign.
I can't
she
claim that. I done killed
this
many rabbits
this
growing up in my lifetime.
Dre,
no
you know
we
Here
ain't
what,
we go.
Dre?
we not talking about hunting. We talking about taking a kitten and twisting
Here
that
we go.
kitten's head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
Dre,
okay,
we
okay.
Dre, we know you
Cause
Rambo. We know
yeah,
you Rambo on the low.
yeah. Growing up in the
Y'all
country where
funny.
I'm from, I'm
I'm
killing
glad that
rabbits
we
and
can get some
everything.
type of laugh out of this because I
Yeah,
wasn't
some kind of
laughing a few
laughter.
minutes
Yeah,
ago.
because it's horrendous.
This
It
thing
is
gets
really
down deep in
horrendous.
my soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
then he did that, and this he know that his wife was out, and she had to come home to this horrendous situation.
Yeah.
Come on,
I
guys,
can
think about it. Think
imagine.
about it. Think about it. You
Right.
you murder them. You know this woman is out. She come home and she
Absolutely.
find her entire family gone.
Word.
Come on, people. So they saying
That,
that
Word.
that was
he
premeditated, in my opinion. You know
absolutely,
that you have
Yeah.
a
Sharon. I
father
Oh,
at home
agree.
definitely.
and your wife.
Definitely.
I
That's
You
the
have to
same
do
thing
agree.
I
something to see
say.
Yep.
that.
Yep.
This thing got
Totally
me
Shout out
bent
to
agree.
out of
Shrink.
shape.
Shout out to Shrinking Sharon.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
And welcome
Yes.
to the live new you. You knew.
You knew, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello,
Welcome.
you do. Welcome.
Yes. So Brooklyn, you want to play that clip, or because I think we actually
Yeah,
summed it
yeah,
up.
yeah, because we gonna play the clip so everybody can see what follow on. But we like to voice our opinion first, what we think, and get it out the way. And so now I'm gonna show y'all, the news clip of what we talking about, so y'all can follow along with it. And if y'all want, y'all can look further into it. And then after this, we're gonna wrap up the show. All
Mhm.
right, we appreciate it. All right, hold on. All right, we're gonna play it.
A grandmother and 4 young children were all found dead Sunday night at a home in Lancaster. LA County Sheriff's investigators have arrested the woman's son-in-law, who is the father of those children. Tina Patel picks up this story.
When a daycare operator arrived this morning, a sheriff's deputy had to tell him that the children he was coming to pick up had been shot and killed. He was too emotional to talk. Many of the people in this neighborhood are in shock. after hearing about what happened. This woman, who has an infant herself, asked us not to show her face on camera.
I was really scared when I came back and the whole neighborhood was surrounded with cops.
The woman says she did not know the family who lived in this home, although she had heard children playing there. Investigators tell us late last night they were called to the home and found 4 children inside shot to death. The girl and 3 boys were all under the age of 12. Their grandmother had also been killed. Investigators arrested 29-year-old Jamarcus David, the father of the children and son-in-law of the other victim, after he showed up at the Lancaster Sheriff's Station overnight. The motive for the shootings is still not known. Even though David is in custody and there is no threat to the public, neighbors are still uneasy and heartbroken to hear that young children are involved.
I really feel overwhelmed. I really feel overwhelmed. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I can't imagine if that. I'm so sad. I feel so bad for the family.
The gang leader, formerly known as
Yeah, so
It's crazy.
horrific, horrible, all the words you could think of, just
Yeah, it's
sad,
terrible, man.
sad.
Terrible.
Yep.
I never, we do this a lot, but this one here is like the worst. Every week I keep saying it's the worst, but this one is the worst for me to even grasp. You know what I mean? Because wow, the whole entirety family, the little kids and all that. Come on, man,
Yes.
that's crazy. That's crazy. But we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up because this one here is a little too much for me. You got something for us, King?
Yeah, I got something for y'all today.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Yay.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after the intro. All right.
Good evening, everyone. This is King Webb. I'm here for your daily BNN, and I'm here to report the news. Stars is running a promotion for anybody that's loving the Stars and their lineup of movies. They're running a promotion today. Is $5 for 3 months. Pay $5. You have 3 months of Stars. That's the promotion they're running. I would suggest you hurry up and go to it because it's coming to an end soon. I think in the next week or two or less. So run to that. If you're looking for live TV service, you could check out Sling TV. They have a package deal where they're taking $10 off of their regular Orange plan, which is originally if you
You
subscribe
froze,
now
King.
is $25. If you do, pardon me.
You was freezing.
If you are you serious?
You got keep it
Hey,
going.
go King, go King.
Okay, if you do the blue and orange plan, which is originally $50, you have $40 you pay, it'd be $10 off. Also, for those that has like the Batman movie that came out, it is closely approaching and has surpassed the 700 million peak and is trending towards 1 billion. So the new Batman movie that dropped is past the 700 million mark. So check that out. Also, go see it. It's a pretty good movie. I would suggest it. Also, Netflix has pumped the brakes on the new Will Smith movie. They have stalled production. I guess everybody has seen the slap around the world on the Oscars, which was a tragedy because he shouldn't have did that to that man no matter what.
That's
I
right.
think that was very disrespectful. I see people out there say he was defending his woman. but you can also be a man about it and pull that man aside and say, I really didn't appreciate that, and be classy. And shout out to Chris Rock for being ultra professional on
Absolutely.
holding his part
Absolutely.
on the Oscars, because it could have went left field. And the sad part, it was a brother man, a black man, that put that whole show together, and it shouldn't have been done like that, exposing it to everybody around the world. On another note with sports, Apple TV has now did a deal with Major League Baseball, and they're going to be airing the first 12 weeks of baseball on Fridays. It's called Friday Night Baseball, and they'll be doing from the hours of 7:30 to 9:30. So that should be good for Apple viewers and Major League Baseball. I guess they're trying to spread their wings, which is a good thing. That's all the news I have. This is King Webb. I'm down with Brooklyn Core Cutters and the family, and I'm out.
All right. Thanks, King. We appreciate
No
that.
problem.
We appreciate that. Yeah, but I want to charm on something you said about Chris Rock and Will. Now, I heard what you said, right? Now, I was wondering, this is just my opinion,
Mhm.
Now, if someone keeps taunting your wife over time, what are you going to do about it?
Well, that's a great question, and that's been something that's been mentioned. But my whole thing is this: a comedian is comedian. Do we have the right for a comedian? He's going to say what he says. There's been plenty of people that have gone up on the stage and said many things.
Hmm.
Even two things can happen: don't sit in the front,
Right.
or
Mm-hmm.
or confront that man in between time, because y'all in Hollywood, and I know y'all seen each other a couple of times in passing, because I know that it was things of taunting his wife in 2016
Mm-hmm.
2016 to 2022. You seen that man in passing. You could have pulled him over to the side and say, yo, brother, I think there's a pattern of you picking on me and my wife, and I understand you're a comedian, but please leave us out of that.
Hmm.
Chris Rock
You
was
see,
definitely a bigger man.
He
yeah,
was a bigger man,
you
Definitely a
yes.
see,
bigger man.
that's why I asked that question, because I want people to understand. You know, I knew where King was gonna go with it, but I wanted people to understand that if you have an issue with someone, and he, the reason why I brought that up is because if Will had an issue with him taunting them back in the days, he should have took care of that back in the days. You
Facts.
shouldn't
Yeah,
have to wait for that show to came to say, "Well, I didn't like it." You could have been said something to this man about things that you didn't like. Don't wait till you get to the Oscars and then you turn around and look at your wife and your wife is not feeling it, then making you not feel it, then you go do what you got to do. So
but
After you
you,
laughed at the joke.
yeah,
But
Absolutely.
yep.
but Will heard that joke the night before also.
yeah.
But
I don't know if
but
he
you
heard it the night before,
You
but
No,
think?
if you
no,
got a problem with somebody,
They
they
take
said
went
it was
care of
over.
it.
scripted. They
It
said
was
the joke was
scripted.
scripted.
It was scripted,
No, I
yeah.
don't think it was scripted
Yeah.
because no one is
Yes,
going to
it
lose
was.
their
Yes.
job and no one's going to mess up their money.
That wasn't scripted.
No, it
Chris
wasn't.
Rock has a if you look on the video, if you look back, Chris Rock has a nonverbal he went and got help. He has a non-verbal disorder. He went off a script when he did
yeah,
that joke. That wasn't on the teleprompter or anything
Right.
right,
and
right,
stuff. So that
Really?
wasn't pre-scripted. That the
Welcome, Blue
Academy
Devil.
did not approve that joke.
right.
Yeah,
They didn't approve
So
that
that
joke.
that's what
he
I'm saying.
did that on his own ad lib,
Well,
but at the
Right.
well,
same time,
okay, but all this was going on with him. Now he's blacklisted. People ain't gonna want to
Yeah.
work with him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
You
blacklisted.
see, it's craziness.
Yeah.
But to get off of that situation, and we're gonna get back into what we were talking about with these kids.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll get some more information as it come through, because what we got wasn't that much of information, because it happened, kind of recently, not as close as now, but I'm saying it happened, so it's not a lot of information on it. So hopefully, we get some more information on it. Maybe we'll come back and talk about it again. Also, what do you guys think?
Absolutely.
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 Revisit it. Yeah.
We'll
Yes,
revisit it.
Yeah, revisit
Absolutely.
this story.
This
All
is
right.
yes,
something
So
that definitely needs to be revisited.
yes.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up. We coming up on an hour. We only like to do an hour. I appreciate all the new members,
Yep.
everyone that
Welcome, you guys.
what you
Yes.
said,
Shout
Carl?
out to
Welcome,
y'all.
everyone.
Yeah, welcome all the new members. I want to thank Boss Man Blake. I want to thank the Lady Love, everybody. Jess Star, sorry, I forgot to say her. She does great things also. I appreciate everybody coming over and showing support and love to the family. We appreciate y'all. We hope to see y'all again. All right. So we're gonna wrap it up, right? Because like I said, we only like to do an hour because over here we all have time slots. Everybody's in different communities and and whatnot. We are in the cord cutting community side. So everybody has time slots. So my time slot is every Sunday at 3 p.m. and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. I don't come on no other time but those times. So I hope that we can see y'all again, and I will be seeing y'all on y'all platforms as well. So to my right is my beautiful wife, Jazzy.
Thank you guys for coming out and supporting Brooklyn and the family. And happy Sunday. Have a good one, guys.
All right, next up is Shrinking Sharon.
Hello. Thank you for having me on your platform again. And I guess my time slot is Friday mornings, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let people know your time
9:30 or
slot. And
10.
Sharon, drop your link in here also. Sharon is our
Okay.
moderator. She couldn't moderate today.
I
You know,
moderated a little.
She
you
did.
moderate a little.
Yes.
We
Yeah, I dropped
appreciate you, Sharon.
everything.
Drop
Yeah.
your
Yes.
link also and let people know when your show up.
I have a cord cutting show as well. This on Friday mornings at between 9:30 and 10. But a lot of times it's on 10, but lately it's been at 9:30. And we do a cord cutting show as well on Friday mornings. So I'll drop my link as well.
Yeah. All right. Next up is my sister Patty.
Well, thank you everyone who joined the show. And my motto is be kind to one another. You never know what tomorrow will bring. So please, let's be kind to each other. Love one another. Thank you
Yes,
for
Lord.
coming to the shore. Yep.
Absolutely. Next up is my sister True.
Thanks, everyone, for coming out, showing us some love, and see y'all on Tech Talk Tuesday.
All right. Next up is my brother Dre.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone for coming out today. I enjoyed seeing everyone in the chat. Thank everyone for their support, and hopefully you enjoyed the show today. And we'll see you next time.
All right. Next up is my brother King.
I like to say shout out to the panel. Shout out to my family. You know the family. We run together. We go together. Same team, same dream. I like to say shout out to my son, Junior, my stepdaughter, Michaela, and my homie Snake. And I also like to say, watch out for us on Tuesdays for Tech Talk. Special show coming up as always. And God bless all of y'all in the community and keep doing your thing.
All right.
Yes.
So y'all know I get the last say, so I put it on myself. For those who don't know me, my name is Brooklyn Core Cutters, and I'm always here with my family. And I want to thank each and every one of y'all for blessing our live and all those who watch our show later on, because we have a lot of people that's on different time zones, so they watches our show also. And we appreciate each and every one of y'all, and we hope to see y'all again. All right. And special shout out to Boss Man Blake. I appreciate you sharing out my live. And that means a lot to me, bro. All right. And Lady Love and Just all of y'all. Y'all do great work. And I will be sharing out y'all live also.
And
All right.
thank you,
Right.
Shrinker Sharon, for
The shrinkage and how
coming
much?
to our panel, blessing our
Yay!
panel. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Appreciate you.
Especially
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Shrinking
Sharon.
Sharon.
Thank
Shout
you.
out to you,
Thank you for
Sharon.
having me.
Yep.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Shout out, Sharon.
Yep. Because she does a lot for all of us,
Shout out,
not
Yes.
just
Sharon.
the
Yes.
family. I
And
see
I
Yes.
her all
appreciate
over.
other you
Yeah, I see
too.
her all over the place.
Right.
She's showing love everywhere. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have known y'all. You know, she said, Brooklyn, you need to check out these people, that people. She know how I am, and I come and check you guys out. So, shout out to you, Shinky Sharon.
Thank you.
Salute.
Right?
Yes, Boss Man Blake and Lady Love and you knew all of them are great, good people.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm in their chats as much as possible as I
And,
can. I'm all over YouTube. So
yeah.
Yes.
I
if
agree
And
I
I
with you,
know
want
Shaker
somebody and
Shan.
I know that they're good people, I definitely try to.
Definitely gonna keep my eye on them.
Yeah,
Yep. I
yeah.
agree with
And
you,
I
Shrinking
want
Sharon.
everybody to go support them. I made them mods, so they can drop their link. Let me come back to the chat for a second. No, I have to do it on my phone. One second. I'm gonna show some love today. We over the hour, but just give me a second. All right. Because I want y'all to go visit these, my friends. All right. So I already made Boss Man Blake moderator. Lady Love is a moderator. I'm looking for Ben Zone. I'm gonna add Ben Zone as a
Yeah, Benz was
moderator.
in here earlier.
Oh, she's
She's a
not here.
visitor. She
Yeah.
may be watching in the bushes because she
Well,
doesn't
I
see it,
made
or
her a
she may have went to
moderator,
sleep, but she got work.
so I want y'all to go check her out. Y'all can type it in, and I'm looking for Jester, right?
Jazz Star.
Jester. I'm looking for her. I'm gonna make her a moderator as well. These are the people that I know that are doing things in the community that I go and watch. I'm looking for her. I don't know if she's still here.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Um,
check them out.
I don't
Definitely gonna check
see
them out.
Jester on my
Yeah,
phone.
she was here because
She was
yeah,
here.
yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Octavia, hi. She said she
Octavia
didn't get the
here.
notice yet. Hi, Octavia.
I don't see
Hey,
Jester on my phone. Oh, yeah, I see Jester. One second. I'm gonna
hey,
make her.
Octavia.
I made Jester a mod. Right. Is anybody I'm missing? Top
I
Mm,
think
top
you
cat.
knew. Oh
Top
no.
cat.
y-
Yep.
You
Top
knew.
cat.
and
You
you
know.
knew. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I made you mod. You know can drop her channel up in here also before we go. Is there anybody else I'm missing? If anybody's in here that has their own channel, put a one. Because I like to support everyone. I'm pretty sure everyone over here I go watch. So if I miss you, put a one. All
I
right.
see
Add it
added
again,
again
Oh,
media.
media.
hi, At It Again Media.
Add
How
it
are
again,
you?
media. I want everybody to go check out Add It Again Media. And
Shout
that's
out to
good
all
that y'all
those.
here because
Yep.
We
we have
support
a
We
each
lot of
spread
other.
people
love.
that watch
Yeah,
us.
we
Yeah.
we support each other. That's how it
Yeah,
is.
we
Yeah, we
support each
spread
other.
love over here at
Yeah.
Brooklyn
Boss
Court
man
Letters
put
and
a black.
Family.
I got he put a one. I got you, boss man. We appreciate you. Just star drop your links. Drop your
Drop your
links.
links before. Yeah.
Drop your links
Yes.
before I wrap it up. That's what I want. I want y'all to drop your links and everyone in here, right? Everyone that's watching my show, y'all my friends. These are my friends also. And I want y'all to show support to them also. All right. Even the people that's in the bushes. All right. So did I miss anybody? I get everybody. Everybody get their link in.
Yeah, I see. They're dropping the links. Yeah.
They dropping the links.
Yes.
Lady Love dropped the links.
Yeah, they dropped it.
Add it again. I don't know. I have it. Blue Devil, you got a link? You're content creator? Because I want to make sure every one of my friends come check y'all out. And then if they don't like y'all, that's not my thing. Y'all have to, if they don't like y'all, I guess they'll unsubscribe, right? So okay, everybody,
But the support is here though.
yeah, we
Absolutely.
support everyone. I check everyone out. Appreciate you also, boss man.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
Definitely the support is here.
Yeah,
Yes. Absolutely.
always. All right. So I guess I got everybody.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
what I
Lady
said.
Love's here.
Yeah, she dropped hers. Yep.
Drops her Shrinking
Thank you,
Sharon
Sharon.
dropped hers.
Absolutely. She dropped At It Again Media. Yes.
Oh, okay. Blue Devil said no. Okay, but we got your back, and we appreciate you supporting us and everyone else. Cause I see you all over, Blue Devil. All right. So at it again did hers.
Sharon dropped hers.
Someone drop Jestar's link in here so they can go check y'all out. I'll wait for that link to drop before I wrap it up. All right. Yeah, we always show love over here. When I make you a mod over here, it's because I believe in you. That's why I make people mods here. I just don't give people wrenches for no reason. Just to have wrenches. It's not authority type thing over here. You know, I give people wrenches that I believe in, you know, and I don't mind sharing the love. All right. So did we get that link in here for her channel?
No,
Let me
I
know
don't
when
see
y'all
I'm
it.
see
looking for
her
her
link.
channel now. Just
There
start. I'm looking for your
you
channel now. Okay. Unu just dropped it.
You know, dropped it. All
Yes,
right.
Unu just dropped it.
I appreciate that. Yeah, because usually Shrinking Sharon be dropping the links for us and whatnot. So
Well,
all
hopefully,
right.
Shika Sharon will come and do another
Yeah.
show with us. It'll be
Yeah,
great.
no,
I
I
will.
want to have a
I'll
lot of these people
communicate.
on
Yes,
here.
great, great,
I
great.
want to have Boss Man on here. I want Lady Love on here.
Yeah.
Editing Media, you knew. I want all these people on the platform. We got to do a schedule thing so people can know what your channel is about and whatnot. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got a new family, y'all. So show love, show support. You know, this is how it's supposed to be. You know, we got to each one teach one, each one help one. I'm a cord cutter. So if y'all look at everything I got, I teach people how to cut the cable cord and more. You know, we'll get into that in later shows. You know, you want to set up your stuff for YouTube, you know, like want to know what you use. Like this right here is it's the board I use and whatnot. It's a lot of stuff that we have in here that will help you out for YouTube. See over here, you know, you need any help. We got a Telegram group. Shrinky Sharon, you could drop the link for the Telegram group.
I can't drop the link for your Telegram because I'm
Oh
not
yeah, you
admin
on.
anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, is
Yes, she is.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
You
is. You
okay? Let me go
supposed
look.
to be.
Let me see.
I don't know why you shouldn't be. You always been. Because we have a Telegram group. A Telegram group is set up so if y'all want to contact us, my Telegram group is on my page.
on the page?
It's
Yes,
on
on
my
the page.
page. You go on my main page where you see the Cash App, you click on those little link and say Telegram group. You want to contact me, click on the Telegram group, join the Telegram group, and you can send me a private message. If you need help with anything, you know, I can give you a one-on-one or whatever you need to help you out. All right. We got Octavia up in here. What up, Octavia? Good to see you, Octavia. All right. So they dropped her link in here. I think y'all said yeah, right?
Yeah, and they did. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we're gonna wrap it up. I didn't have my intro, man, to go out. So we're gonna use another one. All right. So everybody have a blessed night, and we appreciate y'all coming to show love. The next time that we be on will be Tuesday at 7 p.m. for Tech Talk. All right. So we'll see y'all then. Brooklyn, and wait a minute, let me get this right. Let's see. So I'm gonna use this one. Brooklyn and the family is out. Good night, everyone.
Peace.